Do you find yourself looking at a near empty bank account just before your next payday? Are you confused as to how it happened? You try to save, you attempt to spend less, but it never seems to work. Some of that is on us. We have to be in control of our spending, but a good part of that is the fact that our economy is built on spending. The system is against you. Let's talk about 7 consumer trends that are seemingly designed for your convenience, but are really keeping you broke. New tech. The new smartphone, smartwatch, that sleek laptop, or the newest gaming console. Every year, there's something bigger, faster, and shinier, and the pressure to keep up with the latest tech is undeniable. But constantly upgrading and chasing after the latest technology can quietly drain your accounts. Tech companies are brilliant at making us feel like we need to upgrade every year or buy into their entire ecosystem of products. But these upgrades rarely improve your life in meaningful ways, yet they cost a small fortune. That $1,200 for a new phone every year or two? Imagine if you invested that money instead. That's the real cost of always buying into the next big thing. Not just the immediate hit to your wallet, but the long-term wealth you're missing out on by spending instead of investing. Be mindful of the financial trap consumerism creates. The more we focus on acquiring things, the easier it is to go broke and remain broke. Focus instead on your long-term financial goals and resist the urge to keep up with the latest tech trends. Often, last year's model works just as fine and can save you a lot of money. Otherwise, constantly upgrading your gadgets can wreak havoc on your finances. Food delivery services. After a long day, the last thing you want to do is cook. You open an app, scroll through, and your favorite meal is delivered to your door in minutes. Super convenient, but that convenience is costing you big time. It's way more expensive than just cooking your own meals. Delivery fees, service fees, and a tip. A $12 meal suddenly becomes $25 or even $30. Do that a few times a month, and by the end of the month, you'll have spent hundreds of dollars on something you could have cooked for a fraction of the price. $50 a week on delivery is $200 a month, or $2,400 a year. If you took even half of that and put it toward your savings, investments, or even debt repayments, it would help you reach your financial goals faster. When food delivery becomes a habit, it's a silent money leak that's keeping your wallet empty. Instead, try meal prepping or cooking at home more often. It's often the healthier choice, it's cheaper, and you'll be shocked at how much money you've been giving away. Subscriptions. These sneaky little expenses are probably the most common items that quietly drain our accounts and have us asking, where'd my money go? Streaming platforms, monthly box deliveries, or fitness apps, these services are designed to feel convenient and affordable, but over time, they're poking a hole in your savings. Let's say you sign up for a video streaming service that costs $15 a month. At first, that seems manageable, but then you add music streaming, a fitness app, and maybe a meal kit delivery service. Before you know it, you're spending $50 or more every month just on subscriptions. They might seem small individually, but together they can significantly impact your finances. Also, subscriptions have become the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it expense, and companies know that. They make it so easy to sign up for a free trial, and before you know it, months or even years go by and you're still getting charged. It doesn't feel like much at the time, maybe $10 here or $15 there, but when you add it all up, it's a real drain on your finances. Here's another truth. Most of us have multiple subscriptions to the same type of entertainment. We don't just sub to Netflix, we also have Disney+, Hulu, and Peacock. $15 for one sub doesn't sound so bad, but when we actually realize we have 4 subscriptions, now that's $60 just for watching movies and TV shows. So take a hard look at which ones you're actually using. Cutting out just a few of these unused or underused subscriptions can free up serious cash. Go through your bank statements, list out every subscription you're paying for, and decide which ones are truly adding value to your life. If they're not, cancel them. This simple choice can help you regain control over your spending and put that money to better use. Credit card rewards. They sound great. Free travel points, cashback on every purchase, discounts on your favorite stores, but credit card rewards can be keeping you broke. Credit card companies are experts at making you feel like you're winning. Every time you swipe, you're racking up points, miles, or cashback. But the more you spend, the more likely you are to carry a balance, and that's where credit card companies make their real money. Those rewards can easily lull you into overspending. It's a lot easier to justify a purchase when you think, I'm getting points for this. But if you are carrying a balance on that card, it will far outweigh any rewards you might earn. If you're not paying off your balance in full every month, those free rewards are actually costing you big time in interest charges. And some rewards cards have annual fees that you're paying just to access those perks, which can quickly eat into whatever benefits you're getting. If you're paying off your balance in full every month, great. Otherwise, those rewards aren't worth the financial stress they're causing you. Credit card rewards are only helpful if you're not carrying debt. The real win is being smart with your spending, paying off your balance on time, and never falling for the trap of overspending just to earn a few points. And if you're looking for more ways you can be smart with your spending, ideas on how to pay off your debt faster, and generally learning more about personal finance, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's share more ways to become better with our money. Now, let's look at some more consumer trends keeping us broke. Buy now, pay later. Companies like Affirm and Klarna are incredibly popular lately, but these are some of the worst culprits at robbing you of your money. Stores offering you the option to split your purchase into 4 easy payments, no interest, and no hassle sounds incredible, but we need to look closer at the small print. Buy now, pay later makes you think that you can afford anything when you actually can't. It's designed to make you feel like a purchase is way more manageable by breaking it into smaller chunks, but that's not the only thing that's happening. BNPL encourages overspending. Research shows that people are more likely to buy things they don't need because they're not paying the full price up front. That quick dopamine hit from shopping feels good in the moment, but those payments start coming due and you might find yourself in a financial bind. And let's not forget the fees. If you miss a payment, those interest-free plans can quickly become costly. Suddenly, you're hit with predatory interest and fees that can be as high as 35%. Plus, many of these services don't report to credit bureaus, so even if you're making your payments on time, it's not helping your credit score. BNPL might seem like a good idea, but it's a slippery slope that can lead to overspending and financial stress. Instead of using buy now, pay later, focus on saving up for what you want. If you don't have the cash on hand, that might be a sign that the purchase isn't in your budget right now, and that's okay. Make a plan, set a budget, and save toward it. The real financial win is learning to delay gratification, plan your purchases, and avoid unnecessary debt. And perhaps you might avoid being broke. Online convenience. Those little features that make shopping way too easy. They're great for convenience, but they can seriously hurt your wallet if you're not careful. With one click, scan, or tap, you can buy just about anything. No need to dig out your wallet, no second thoughts, it's seamless. And that's the problem. When you remove friction from spending, you also remove the time to think. Online convenience features like Apple or Google Pay or having your credit card info stored in your browser make it easy to impulse buy. You might not even notice the small purchases adding up until you check your account later. It's way too easy to lose track of your spending when you're not physically handing over cash or typing in your card number. To take control of your spending, remove some of that convenience. Turn off the Remember My Card feature on your favorite shopping sites or set up a rule for yourself. Wait 24 hours before making any non-essential purchase. Giving yourself that pause can help curb those unnecessary buys. Just because it's easy to pay doesn't mean you should. Be intentional with your spending and you'll find yourself holding on to more of your hard-earned cash. Social media influence. Social media could be one of the biggest reasons you're staying broke. The constant stream of comparison is more dangerous to your finances than you may give it credit for. You see people living their best lives, fancy vacations, new cars, designer clothes, expensive dinners, and the newest gadgets. Whether we realize it or not, this endless highlight reel makes us feel like we need to keep up. It's called FOMO, the fear of missing out, and it's very real. When you're constantly exposed to other people's curated lives, you start to feel like you should be spending more to match that lifestyle. Or you feel like you're missing out somehow. Social media has a way of making overspending feel justified because you're subconsciously trying to keep up with the version of success that might not even be real. And influencers promoting products left and right, making you feel like you need to buy the latest gadget, skincare routine, or fashion trends aren't helping. This constant pressure can push you to spend money you don't have on things you don't need just to fit in. But most of what you see online is exaggerated or filtered. Take a break from social media now and then. It's a powerful way to reset and stop the constant comparison. Focus on living within your means. Your wealth is built by the choices you make, not by the likes or comments you get online. So put a cap on the social media reels and maybe you can protect your finances too. Thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far, like the video and share it with a friend, and we'll see you in the next one.